Hey everybody, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have my very first free card packet for February I'm going to share with you guys today. So how this works is if you spend $25 in my online store in February and use the hostess code, you will receive one free card packet from me. If you spend $35, I send you two, and if you spend $50, you'll receive all three card packets. So this is card 1. I'll have a video for card 2 and card 3 coming up this week. I've already got all the cards and the hostess code on my blog, so you can just visit that for all of the details. And I'm going to be offering a huge promotion in February. February is the month of my birthday, my husband's birthday, both my sister-in-laws, my grandmother. I have a ton of people that have birthdays in February, so I'm going to really be focusing on birthdays for the month of February. My upcoming class, that is, the registration will open on February 3rd, is Cake Soiree, and make sure that you stay tuned for a huge announcement for that online class. You're going to get a very, very special gift from me if you register for that class. So let me quit talking and we'll start making this card. The stamp set I used is Birthday Blooms, and I'm going to use Sweet Sugar Plum ink. And then you will receive from me the Berry Burst ribbon, and it's already pre-cut. This is the card. So this is the card, the first card for February. So this is how this comes. If you earn all three card packets, I will send all three of them in a nice little envelope like this. But since this is the first one, I'm just going to have everything already cut out for you. I don't send any stamped images. That's against Stampin' Up! Policy. So you'll receive just the cardstock. Okay? So this is Berry Burst, and it was used with the scalloped ovals, and then a piece of Whisper White, and then you'll receive 2 strips of the Berry Burst to go around our DSP. I used the very pretty Fresh Florals is the name of the DSP, and this is also available in my online store. And we will go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to put a piece of scrap paper down because I don't want to ruin my background paper. And I'm just going to take the flower. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is take the sentiment that says, "Happiest of birthdays to you." So what you want to do is, determine your card front. So I'm just going to score that with my bone folder. And I'm going to have this piece be my card front. So I'm just going to open it up because I know now that that's going to be my front. That's where I'm going to stamp. So I'm just going to ink up the sentiment. And this is Sugar Plum, like I just said, Sweet Sugar Plum. And I'm just going to stamp that right in the lower right-hand corner and come right up. And I have the hardest time getting this straight. So you might want to work with that. I worked with mine for a very long time to try to get it as straight as I could, and I struggled to get it straight. I hope you guys don't have that problem. So I'm going to now fold this because I don't want it to get on the back of my card, and I'm going to situate it the way that I want my first image in the direction that I want it to go, and just stamp it down. And then with the stamp being big, I like to do it this way. Just turn the stamp upside down. Then I'm going to stamp another big one right here, but I am going to kind of turn it right there. And then it just makes it easier to go around the perimeter of the card. So for this one, for example, we can do something like that. Look it up again, and I'm just inking up the whole stamp because I'm not really sure when I'm doing it where I'm gonna ink it and stamp it, and I just want to make sure that I have ink wherever I might choose to stamp. So I'm going to do one right here like that. Okay, and then I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 more. I like a lot of coverage. So I'm just going to do one. When I go to stamp that, it's kind of hard for me to see because my light reflects on it. Okay, and then we'll just move that, so there's that. We're going to take the piece of Whisper White, and then we're going to take this flower. We're going to do the same thing, ink it up on Sweet Sugar Plum, and you're just going to stamp that right in the center of your oval, like that. Then we're going to take the little dotted stamp, and we'll just randomly go around and ink wherever you want to ink on this. And I like to do them off to the side too. So I think that's good for that. And that is all of our stamping, guys. So now we'll just take Snail, if I can find my snail, and we're just going to put just a strip there on the back, and then you're just going to layer your ovals together. Try to make it even as you can around the perimeter. And I'm just going to use 4 dimensionals. I'm not going to peel that off yet. I'm going to use some snail to put a little bit of adhesive on each side of my snail. We'll just put a little bit along each side, and we're doing that just to get a little bit of this color in the background. And so the best way I found to do it was you can line it up on your grid paper just so you have kind of like a mark. And you can put as much or as little as you want showing. And where's my other piece? Here's my other piece. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to lay that down there. And whoops, hold on a minute, I moved it. You can hold it to line it up too. I'm just trying to make sure that I get pretty much as equal as you can with going, and that you don't have any sticking out down here. And I've got just a bit, so I'm just going to take some paper snips and just trim that off, and then there's just a little bit right there showing. Not much at all that I got off there. Then I'm going to take my ribbon and grab some tape, and then I'm just going to secure that like that on the back of my card with tape. Pull this end. You want to pull it a little bit out, but not where you're going to make your cardstock bow too. So something like that. You can fiddle with the bow to get it the direction you want. Then I'm just going to put, you can use fast fuse or snail. I think snail's fine for this. And then I'm just going to kind of even that up. It looks like it went down just a bit. Put this wherever you want, however high up. I liked it pretty much right above the sentiment, like that. And then we'll just take the backing off of the snail, or the dimensionals, and place our flower right here. And there you guys go. This is card 1 for February free card packets. And like I said, I'll have all the supply list and the directions on my blog. The hostess code is already there. It's bobbystamps.com. Thanks, guys.